Welcome to another episode of Fix or Repair Daily, or weekly or monthly, depending on when the last time I've done a video. It's possibly about a month ago actually. So this car hasn't needed masses of fixing, but this is a fix that's needed done since I bought the car. I've had this car a few months, maybe 4 months, coming up to 5 months now. And when I bought it, the car had a decat fitted, and I was told that the ECU light was on because it was the secondary lambda, as per usual, that it brings the light on when you got decat. If it was mapped, you can switch that off, so fair enough, I thought, whatever. Didn't pay much attention to it. Gave it a few months, and then whatever. I think I had an issue with something, and I plugged the fault code. Oh yes, I was trying to. That's right. I was trying to remove the tyre pressure monitor system because it doesn't have the sensors in the valves. So I plugged in 4 scanners, it's called, with the laptop, and did a series of fault codes, and it come up saying it was bank 1 sensor 1, which is the primary lambda. So yeah, so it wasn't the secondary lambda, it was the primary. So the car basically wasn't running right. Although it didn't seem to cause it huge amounts of problem, to be fair. It ran okay, it drove fine, it was still reasonably okay on the fueling. It was still like mid 30s to high 30s mile per gallon, which I didn't think was that bad anyway. And it went okay, so whatever. Just we'll just see, leave it, and we'll get it round to it when we get round to it. So first off, we had a go, me and Steve, a few months back now, with these things called crow's feet, which is like it's like a little spanner that you put on, and then your extension bar comes up off that, because the lambda was still in the exhaust, so you can get to it from the top of the car if you lean down the back of the engine. We tried these crow's feet, and we couldn't move it at all. It wouldn't budge. So that was that. We thought, right, we'll have another go later, but forgot about it because, again, like I say, the car ran okay, it just had the light on all the time. So fair enough. So then we had another attempt with something else. So I'd seen these sockets off eBay and various other tool shops. You can buy them. It's a deep socket, but it allows you to keep the wire because it has a slot. So you slot that socket over there, and your wire basically tucks into it like that, and your socket goes straight down on it, and you put an extension on it and you turn it. Well, that sounds great. So that's what I did. I tried to loosen it and I couldn't. It wouldn't come at all. There was no way I could physically make that move. I had 2 extensions or 3 extensions on it, and I had my ratchet on the top, and I had like another extension attached to my ratchet to make it like a breaker bar, and I was levering it. I'm going, you know, when things just don't feel right? It didn't feel right, so I stopped. So unfortunately, this is the first time Fix or Repair Daily is not a job I've done or Steve's done. This has been outsourced. So yeah, so this is the original probe that come out the car. I mean, how do you tell if they're knackered? It's a bit coked up, but that's about it. I mean, after a while they do just stop working. I'm guessing that the garage that I took it to gave it a little bash to help it get out. Whatever they did, they got it out, and that's all that actually matters. They maybe, I don't know how they got it out, but anyway, I'm assuming they used some form of heat, because that was kind of what we were going to have to do, was take the downpipe off and use some form of heat to get it out. But anyway, they got this out. I didn't, which is, I feel a bit bad for not actually completing the Fix or Repair Daily sort of, I did this job, but hey. Also, this is like sort of like a 90-degree spacer that you often put in your secondary lambda sensor just to sort of cheat it, because as you can see there, the flow would sort of come that way through your exhaust. So if you bypass that on an L shape with your probe going in that way, that's not picking up the correct reading, but it will filter the reading down so that the reading will actually be, you know, it'll stop your light coming on. I bought this thinking that's what it was for, because the secondary lambda was on, but it wasn't, it was the primary. So this is now I'll keep this as an ornament, because it'll come in handy for some car at some point in my life, because I've bought lots of those and used lots of them over the years. But yeah, so this can now find its way into the bin, because that is now dead. And we can go and see something special now when I put the key in the ignition and turn it on. So yeah, so we've moved from the house to the car, and this is quite a special moment for me. This is something that's not happened in the entire time I've owned this car. So this is brand new territory for me. You ready? Ignition on. Oh, look at that. That thing's gone. There's not a single light, apart from the handbrake light, not a single light on this dashboard at all. That is amazing, because I mean, previously I could reset that and it would come back on the next time you started it. So it was definitely a fault. This has not come back on. This is great news. So this car is now running as it should. So that average there may go up. I imagine it will. It should go up. Yeah, the rest of the screen is just totally irrelevant. But yeah, 34.4, that's what I finished on. These should be doing over 40. It was sometimes on motorways and that you could sit there, but yeah, that's amazing. Look at that. Nothing. It has been fixed and repaired daily or monthly. It's gone. This is now a well-running car for now until I break something else. But yeah, so excellent. I couldn't imagine this car without an ECU light on, and now it doesn't. Fantastic. So I can now conclude this episode on, it's a happy note for once actually, because some of the previous times I've tried to fix or repair stuff, it's not gone too well. This time I didn't fix or repair anything and it's gone well. Is that a coincidence? Possibly. When Steve fixes things for me, that goes well as well. No, I'd be okay. But yeah, so that's it. So now the car runs well. I'm going to reflash the tune back onto it because I think I didn't do it correctly. I know that seems weird, but in the instructions it tells you that you have to pick a certain format to flash it, which I didn't do. I don't know if it matters or not, but we'll find out. But I mean, it does feel like it goes pretty well. But yeah, so I'm going to reflash the tune back on it. I might take the flames off and I might take the crackle off and I might just have it so it's got the tune but none of the pops and bangs, because I don't really care about that anymore. But is it fun? Is it fun to pop and bang? It's a Fiesta, it should pop and bang, shouldn't it? Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll just reflash the crackle map on with the flames because it's a Fiesta. So yeah, excellent. Now I need to find something else to fix or repair daily on it. There'll be something else because there always is. Always something to do to it. That's why I got it, kind of. It's a project.